Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing good, and I hope your dungeon runs have been treating you better than mine. Today, we're finally doing a full Voidpet's dungeon tier list. I'm gonna go through these in the exact order they appear on the list, so we're not jumping around everywhere or wasting time trying to hunt for one specific pet. We're just going left to right, row by row, and placing each one where I honestly think it belongs. First up is Envy, and I'm putting Envy in C tier. I know some people rate Envy higher, and I get why, but across the board, it just feels a little too inconsistent for me to comfortably push it up. Next is Anxious, also going into C tier. It's not completely useless or anything, but compared to the stronger options, it doesn't really stand out enough. Sad is next, and I'm putting Sad in B tier. I think Sad is playable, for sure, but it's not something I'd usually prioritize. Then we have Anger, and Anger goes into C tier. It has moments where it can do something, but overall, it feels pretty underwhelming. Pain is next, and Pain is going straight into D tier. I just don't think it brings enough compared to the rest of the roster. After that is Spite, and Spite goes into A tier. This one is a little controversial, because some people rate it really high, but I think A tier is the most realistic spot. Lonely is next, and unfortunately, Lonely goes into D tier. Cool design, honestly, but gameplay-wise, I just don't trust it much. Paranoia comes after that, and Paranoia is going into S tier. This one has enough value and enough upside that I think it deserves to be treated as a genuinely strong pick. Next up is Sonder, and Sonder's going into SS tier. It's one of those pets that just feels really reliable, and it gives your team a lot of value. Sanctimony is next, and I'm placing Sanctimony in A tier. It's good, just not quite strong enough to enter the higher tiers. Abandonment goes into B tier. It can work, but it doesn't feel like a priority pick. Jealous is next, and Jealous goes into SS tier. I think this pet is really strong, and honestly, deserves more respect. Gluttony goes into B tier. It looks intimidating, but overall, I don't think it performs like a top tier pet. Pride is next, and Pride goes into A tier. Solid, useful, but not dominant. Now we're on the second row. First is Regular Lust, and Regular Lust goes into SS tier. This is still one of the strongest non-HF pets in the game, in my opinion. Right after that is Lust HF, and Lust HF goes all the way into SSS tier. It's just too good and too consistent to place lower. Next is Regular Sloth, and I'm putting Regular Sloth in B tier. It's usable, but there's a pretty clear gap between this and the stronger version. Sloth HF is next, and that one goes into SS tier. I don't think it quite reaches SSS, but it is still very strong. Wrath is next, and Wrath goes into S tier. It has strong upside and enough impact to stay above A. Regular Greed comes after that, and Regular Greed also goes into S tier. It's very good, even if the HF version is clearly better. Speaking of that, Greed HF is next, and Greed HF goes into SSS tier. This is one of the best pets on the whole list, no question. Estrangement goes into B tier. I think it has some value, but it's too mixed to place higher. Nostalgia is next, and Nostalgia goes into A tier. It's good and reliable enough to avoid the middle tiers, but not quite S. Judgment is next, and Judgment goes into C tier. It just feels a little too weak compared to the better options. Salty goes into B tier. It's fine, but not amazing. Sag is next, and Sag goes into A tier. I think it has enough usefulness to sit comfortably above average. Down Bad is next, and yes, Down Bad goes into SSS tier. The name is funny, but the pet is seriously strong. Cringe is next, and Cringe goes into B tier. Usable, but not something I'd build around first. Now we're on the third row, starting with Grumpy. Grumpy goes into D tier. I like the personality, but in terms of actual value, it's near the bottom for me. Curious is next, and Curious goes into C tier. It's not terrible, but it rarely feels exciting. Glee comes after that, and I'm putting Glee in C tier. I know there are people who will argue for it being higher, but I think the high placements are more of an outlier than reality. Rejection goes into B tier. It can be used, but it doesn't really impress me enough for A. Desperate is next, and Desperate goes into C tier. It feels too niche and unreliable compared to stronger pets. Defiance is next, and Defiance goes into SS tier. This one is dependable, strong, and very easy to justify near the top. Mary comes after that, and Mary goes straight into SSS tier. For me, Mary is probably the safest overall top pick. It brings consistent value and makes a run feel much more stable. Apathy is next, and Apathy goes into S tier. It's not flashy, but it works really well. Disdain goes into B tier. There are some decent things about it, but I don't think it rises above the middle. Panic is next, and Panic goes into S tier. It brings strong pressure and usually feels worth the slot. Resistance comes after that, and Resistance also goes into S tier. I debated this one a bit, but I think the dependable value is enough to keep it high. Determination goes into S tier as well. It feels sturdy, useful, and consistent. Wonder is next, and Wonder goes into B tier. Not bad, just not one of my first choices. Mischief closes out this row, and Mischief goes into S tier. It has enough strength and utility to deserve a high placement. Now we're on the fourth row. Persistence is first, and Persistence goes into SS tier. This is one of the most reliable pets in the game, and it quietly does a lot of work. Ambition is next, and Ambition goes into A tier. It's a good pet, but not quite as consistent as the S tier group. Conviction also goes into A tier. I've seen strong arguments for it, but overall, A feels more realistic than pushing it higher. Joy is next, and Joy goes into A tier. It brings nice value and support, but I wouldn't call it broken. Wistful goes into B tier. It's playable, but not especially exciting. Scorn is next, and Scorn also goes into B tier. It has mixed placements, so I think B is a fair landing spot. Diligence comes after that, and Diligence goes into SS tier. This is just a strong, reliable pet that deserves to be near the top. Patience is next, and Patience goes into A tier. It has good value, but I don't think it should go higher than that. Charity also goes into A tier. Useful, solid, but not one of the absolute strongest. Petulance is next, and Petulance goes into S tier. I think this one is genuinely strong and deserves to be above the average good pets. Devotion goes into B tier. It can do its job, but it doesn't feel powerful enough for A. Kind is next, and Kind goes into A tier. A very respectable pet, just not quite elite. Rapture comes after that, and Rapture goes into SS tier. I think this one is really strong and deserves to be treated as one of the better pets overall. Chastity closes out the row, and Chastity goes into A tier. It has enough usefulness to stay above the middle, but not enough to break higher. Finally, we've got the last two pets at the bottom. Temperance goes into S tier. I like Temperance a lot because it brings that steady, useful value that can really help a run stay alive. And last up is Humble, which I'm placing in A tier. I don't think there's enough reason to push it into S, but it definitely feels better than the average middle tier pick. So yeah, that's the full tier list in order. SSS is Lust HF, Greed HF, Down Bad, and Merry. SS has pets like Sonder, Jealous, Regular Lust, Sloth, HF, Defiance, Persistence, Diligence, and Rapture. S tier is where the strong and dependable picks land, like Paranoia, Wrath, Greed, Apathy, Panic, Resistance, Determination, Mischief, Petulance, and Temperance. A tier is still very good. B tier is playable, but not priority. C tier is more niche or inconsistent, and D tier is where I'd only use those pets if I really had to, or just wanted to have fun with them. Of course, this is still a tier list, so not everyone is going to agree. Some pets can feel way better depending on your build, and some players are always going to have that one favorite pick they swear is secretly broken. But as a practical, realistic Voidpets dungeon ranking, this is where I'm landing. Let me know which placement you disagree with the most, especially if you're one of the people ready to defend Glee or Envy with your life. Thanks for watching, good luck with your dungeon runs, and I'll catch you in the next one.